Well, all right. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Hot Seat Automotive Podcast. It is your buddy CJ here. Tonight, we're talking about all things automotive industry, the car guy hobby, cars, all the things that them real gearheads love talking about. You know what it is. This is the place to be for that real gearhead talk. Welcome back to all my subscribers. You know I love each and every one of you, and I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much. If you're new, give me a like and subscribe. Guys, around here, we just have fun talking as car guys. Complete, independent, objective fun. No other motivation than to get together and talk about our favorite hobby, cars and trucks and motorsports and automotive events and automotive industry, you name it. Guys, let's get right into this because there's big news. We've got a new car announced by Toyota. Okay, this is a GR-GT super sports car, okay? Gazoo Racing, the GR brand under Toyota. This will be somewhat of a halo car for them from a performance standpoint. We're going to break it down. It's created quite a buzz. Let's talk about what it is and what it means specifically to our hobby, to those Toyota enthusiasts out there, to those JDM enthusiasts, to sports car enthusiasts. Listen, this is news. Let's talk about what it is. Let's talk about what it means. Come on, let's get into this. Look, guys, here it is. The Toyota GR-GT Super Sports Car. This is a halo car. Toyota just announced. Let's talk about what this thing is. First things first, V8 twin turbo rear wheel drive, okay? Aluminum chassis, carbon fiber, and aluminum body panels. This thing's a hybrid. It's got the electric motor built into that rear transaxle. Okay, so rear transaxle, rear wheel drive, hybrid drive, electric motor in that rear transaxle connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission, no manual announced at this point. Sorry, 3-pedal guys. Okay, this is very similar to what Porsche and other manufacturers, but let's talk about Porsche is doing with the 911s and the GTS model, and I believe the Turbo S models having that electric motor in the transaxle or in the automatic transmission as part of that drivetrain, as opposed to, you know, having an electric motor at each wheel or someplace else in the drivetrain. So kind of interesting. Guys, you're talking about a car that's going to put out somewhere around 640 horsepower, 620 foot-pounds of torque, somewhere around there, right? So listen, low center of gravity, heavy on the aero. This thing is low, sleek, carbon ceramic brakes, okay? This is a track car for the road, make no mistake. So when I look at this thing and I think V8, rear-wheel drive, aluminum chassis, okay? I say to myself, congratulations, Toyota. You've built a C7 Corvette. It even has the rear transaxle, just like the C7 Corvette. Listen, Toyota guys, don't get mad at me. I'm just having a little bit of fun tonight. You know that's what we do, fellas. Come on. But in all seriousness, what's not to like? What is not to like about this thing? It's low slung, sleek. You know, soup to nuts. This thing is purpose built for performance. This is a very serious car, right? North of 600 horsepower, just in the design and prototype stage. Right? So who knows what we're going to get in the production version of this car. So really cool. Come on, let's keep taking a look here. Let's look at some other views of the Toyota GR-GT. Guys, what do you think? Leave me those comments. Take a look at the Toyota GR-GT from the rear. We got the quad exhaust tips. You know, that rear end, it's got a lot going on, right? It's got a lot of lines. You know, it's busy. Maybe that's one way to describe it. I kind of like it because it's kind of striking and shocking. You know, it's not sort of smooth and contoured and wavy, if you will, and blended. No, this thing is abrasive from the rear. That's the term I would use. This car is abrasive from the rear. But again, it's all business. Take a look at that thing, right? You know, look at the stance of this car. The driver's sitting way low in this. The whole car is designed, and we'll take a look at the cutout view in a moment. The whole car is designed to have the weight concentrated around center mass, which, the move towards, mid-engine focused cars, either rear mid-engine, front mid-engine, get that weight distributed centrally around the center mass, bring down, lower that center of gravity. It's better for performance. It's better at the track. It's better in the mountains on the twisties, so to speak. Better for your performance driver. And that's what we've got here with this Toyota GR GT. Let's keep looking, because then I want to tell you what I consider to be the potential upside of this car, what it means, and maybe some downside, but I'll get to that. Come on. Let's take a look at another view here. Real quick, I do want to look at the interior of the Toyota GR GT. Check it out. Listen, looks very Toyota to me. It's not a beautiful interior. It looks very functional. Looks very basic, dare I say. And again, I'm a Toyota fan, guys. Those that know me know that I respect a lot what Akira Toyota is doing directionally and strategically with the company, and some of the positions that Toyota has taken in the market, leadership positions. I respect Toyota. I'm not a huge Toyota fan of their cars. I don't know that I'm going to run out and buy a Toyota. Is your buddy CJ going to get a GR GT? Come on, cuz. I don't know. I might. Who knows? Never say never. But it's not really my thing, right? I'm not really a hardcore Japanese car guy. Okay. I don't claim to be like a JDM guy. I don't need the steering wheel on the wrong side, or maybe it's the right side, depending on who you ask. But in all seriousness, let's get back to the GR GT. Come on, we're having fun. There's a shot of that interior. Guys, I want to show you one other shot, and then I want to tell you what I think this means to our hobby. So take a look. Take a look at the cutout or the cutaway design of the Toyota GR GT. As you can see, look at that driver position. He's sitting low, fellas, low center of gravity. Look at the position of the engine. Look at the position of that rear transaxle, okay, and rear transmission assembly. Let me tell you something. They've got this car designed for center mass and low center of gravity. What does that mean? It's going to be really good for performance, driving, and handling characteristics. No surprise, why wouldn't it? Gazoo Racing, the GR Heritage, are you kidding me? The GR GT looks like it's going to be a fantastic car. 640, 650 horsepower, whatever. When we're over 600 horsepower and over 600 foot-pounds of torque, rear-wheel drive, are you kidding me? We're going to have fun. What is not to like about this? How exciting is it that Toyota is producing a car like this for us as automotive enthusiasts in 2025, 2026. Hallelujah. Thank you, Mr. Toyota. Thank you, Toyota Corporation, for continuing to invest in really cool, innovative, super high performance cars. These are exciting times, guys. Now, I do want to speak seriously here for a moment about a couple things. First of all, guys, this car is going to probably be a big money car. When they start talking about Halo car and they're going to only sell it at select Lexus dealerships when this thing hits the market, it's not going to be priced out like a GR Supra. You're not going to be able to snag one of these for 45, 55, 65K. They haven't officially announced pricing, but write it down, take it to the bank. What do I think? I think this thing's going to target like Porsche 911 GTS pricing, probably 160 to 200K. That's what I think. Honestly, I think they would be foolish to go any further up market given what's out there. Okay? Look at, now you're looking at Porsche 911 money, turbo money, GT3 money. Listen, there's a lot of incredible cars. McLaren Artura, Corvette ZR1. My point being, there's a lot of super high performance cars once you get to that 200K to 300K price point. So I think it would be extremely foolish of Toyota to go 200 to 300K, 400K for this car, nor do I see the value there. I just don't see it. I know there's some speculation. This could be a $500,000 car. That to me is bizarro world. Not this car, not with those numbers. If this was 1,000 horsepower legit supercar, Okay, all-wheel drive, just ridiculous, and technology, all carbon fiber construction, something like that, and just this revolutionary technology. Then you might start looking at 300K, 400K, maybe it's warranted. But for what this car is, I made the joke that, congratulations, Toyota, you have designed a C7 Corvette in your GR-GT. But am I lying? V8 rear wheel drive, transaxle, 8-speed automatic transmission, aluminum chassis. Okay. Like, these are exciting things. I love it. But I don't see this as a 300, 400, 500K car, bizarro land. Now, having said that, this may very well be extremely limited. Maybe they'll only build 250, 500 of these, 1,000 of these, and they'll get super hot and they will command that premium. What would I like to see? I'd like to see this come in at, something attainable for, an automotive enthusiast. I'd love to see the guys who really want these cars, the Toyota enthusiasts, the Japanese performance car enthusiasts. I'd like to see them be able to afford this car, candidly. 150K, 180K, I think they'll sell. I don't know if Toyota has plans to make this a mass-produced car, which leads me to my next point. You ready? Guys, let me show you this, because I think this really is the most exciting thing about the Toyota GR-GT. What we really want, Toyota, if you're listening to your buddy CJ tonight, we want you to take all of those performance innovations and the cool factor, okay? The V8 twin turbo, the rear transaxle, all those things, right? We want you to put that in the next generation Supra. The fifth generation Supra has its fans. I think this car was okay. It's being sunsetted, but a lot of Japanese car enthusiasts and Supra enthusiasts will never forgive you, Toyota, for the fifth generation Supra. The fact that you went and melded a German BMW platform in with the Toyota Supra, which, by the way, makes total business sense to me. I get it, and I have no issue with it. I have absolutely no issue with it. A lot of hardcore Japanese purists would say, listen, we want our Supra all Japanese. And I get it. I totally get it. And I think there's a return to form here for Toyota, and we're all excited. We're all rejoicing in the new GR-GT. That V8 twin-turbo Toyota power plant, the aluminum chassis, the carbon fiber and aluminum body panels. Toyota, can you bring these attributes into the sixth generation Supra and get it out on the street for 50, 60, 70, 80K, maybe 90K? Look, I think you could move units. The fifth generation Supra dried up quick. Not much demand for that car. Hello, they're sunsetting it, and it had a decent run, I guess. It's around for 5 years, but never really endeared itself to automotive enthusiasts, in my observation, as some of the earlier generation Supras have. Why? Because I think they lost their way with the fifth gen Supra. GR-GT has promise, but we need to see that platform and elements of that platform need to roll right into the new Supra. Now we're talking, because I don't think the GR-GT is going to be attainable for your average Toyota sports car enthusiast. I just don't. I think it's going to be unattainable for many. But if this is an indication of things to come, we should be excited. Guys, listen. I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit to you about what I thought about the Toyota GR-GT. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to learn more. I can't wait to see these in person. I can't wait till they hit the streets. I can't wait to find out the price point, all these things, to watch the market together with you. What did I miss, guys? Did I get anything wrong? Feel free to tell me. I know you guys aren't shy. You always do. What do you think about the Toyota GR-GT? Do you think it's going to manifest itself and with other cool Toyota performance vehicles, maybe the next generation Supra? Isn't that what we all really want anyway as automotive enthusiasts? Super guys, keep me honest here. Were you kind of disappointed with the fifth gen Supra? I know I kind of was, or again, it never really endeared itself to me. I thought it was cool, but kind of a letdown based on the Supra heritage. Could the GRGT be a return to form? Guys, enough out of me for tonight. Give me those comments. Give me a like and subscribe. You know your buddy CJ loves you. Until I see you on the next one, well, hopefully I see you on the road. Peace. Be safe.